up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. Gonna bring you a classic. I keep forgetting to teach this one. I'm so stupid. Anyway, gonna break it down for you. Oh, also, I've got a website with a ton of lessons on it. I've got a link for it down there. Also, I appreciate you, checking out the stuff on Facebook and all the Insta, Twitters, and everything, and the links down there. Let's zoom in and break this one down, though. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna play some bar chords here. We're gonna play a C minor bar chord. You could also play a C minor 7. Sometimes there's a C minor 9, because it's jazzy. But the basic gist is a C minor bar chord barred on the 8th fret. Notice it looks like my finger's a capo, and that's an E minor chord. So you got that one. Then you go down a whole step, but the middle finger comes down because it's a major chord. We're going to call that B flat major. So you got C minor, B flat major. Same thing again, a whole step down, which we'll call A flat major. Then a half step down, but we're going to take our pinky off and we're going to call that G7. Bluesy kind of turnaround chord. So you put those together. It's kind of fun because it's just the same kind of bar moving around. So the first one's minor, the next two are major, and that third one, that's a half step down, is a 7, G7. So that's the main thing. It starts with the bass doing a little cool thing in your head. It's got to pop like that. And then a lick. And it's just using this little E augmented kind of thing in there, turnaround kind of idea, but you can think of it as the C blues. So it starts with this, which is the 8th fret of the high E and the B, and he's giving it a tremolo bar there, with the big Gretsch hollow body. Then you got to do a So that's on the G string in the minor pentatonic scale between the 10th and the 8th. Half step, release. So then we're going to this E augmented chord. It's an arpeggio, really, is what you'd call it. But, it sounds way fancier than it is difficult. We're going to play 10th fret on the A string with the ring finger, 9th fret on the next string on the D, and then with our index, we're covering the 8th fret of the G and the B. James Bond chord. And you just pick the notes. If you can let them ring out together, that's pretty cool. And then just a weird jazzy thing right there, which is going to be the 11th fret of the D. And then 10th fret of the G. Then my index finger is going to hop over to the 7th fret of the D. So we've got 10, 9, 7, 8. So 7 on the D, 8 on the G. So you put that together. Ah. Then you've got the verse, which I showed you already. So there's two guitars. One's going one round, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. Then you got another one that's, which I imagine is the one he's doing, you know, when he plays it live, or a combination. So you got that, and then just a break on that C minor. Okay, so that's the verse, and then the next part is the exact same progression, but in starting on F minor instead of C minor. I'm going to play it this way: the A-rooted bar chords, starting on that same fret as C, but on the A string. So we've got 8th fret minor, whole step down major bar chord. So these are all the A-rooted bar chords. Another whole step down, and then a half step down. But remember, we made that other one a 7 chord. We're going to make this one a 7 chord, and the main way to do that is playing it like that, which would be barred on the 3rd fret, and then 5th on the D, pinky 5th on the B, and that's a C7. So it'd be F minor, E flat major, D flat major, C7. Okay, so those are the two main sections there. Then we need the, I guess we'll call it the bridge. I don't bother chasing mice around. So we need an F minor, which you can play F minor 7 by taking your pinky off. You can even hammer down on that too. So you got I don't bother, F minor to C minor. You can hear him adding that 9 right there, which is the 10th of the high E. C minor 9 is what you'd call that. They're just little colors back to F minor 7. Then we're going to go to a bar chord right here on the 10th fret as a 7 chord. We're going to call that D7. So we got D7, and then what we're going to call this is a G7 flat 9. It's what he's playing. You could just play a straight G7 and it would work, but the jazzier sound would be 10 on the A, 9 on the D, 10 on the G, so that's the G7, but then we need 9 on the B. And the way I do that is with my index finger that's hitting that 9 of the D, I'm barring it across so I can hear that note. So here's that bridge, F minor 7. Oh, bother, chasing back to C minor. F minor 7, feels so good. D7, G7 flat 9. I'm a stray cat, real no guy. Wish I could be as carefree as wild. So I got cat class and I got cat style. Right? All right, there you have it. Thanks for hanging out. Got the links down there. I really appreciate that extra support. I really do. Thank you again, and hope to see you in the next lesson. See you later.